Yo, it's your motherfucking boy Kev Decor, and you're now tuning into Kev Decoded. Pro Tools saved my life. If you wanted to save yours, follow, like, and subscribe for more.
Yo pensé que íbamos a celebrar 100. Toditas de mi exes son bonitas. Soy muchas cosas, pero no soy egoísta. No digas que tú fuiste la protagonista. Dile que tú hiciste tu par de
Pitch correction is like hot sauce or any kind of sauce. Too much is not good. Too little, not good. You got to get the right mixture. I'm going to tell you right now, my auto tune setting, the retune speed is always set to 12. When I start a session, when I start recording, it's always set to 12. If I'm going for like a harder auto tune sound, I may go down to 8, maybe on rare occasions, 6. If I want something much, much lighter and if I want it to be more imperceptible, I'll go for like 15, sometimes even as high as 18. But usually 12 is a sweet spot for me. Now, old auto tune versus new auto tune. I'm giving y'all the sauce right now. I just want you to know it's coming from the heart, right? Anybody else ain't gonna give you the sauce, but I first of all, I use EFX. I don't use auto tune Evo or like the full auto tune. I use auto tune EFX. Why? Because it's simpler and it sounds different. And I like the simpler technology behind it versus the full-blown auto-tune. The full-blown auto-tune I feel like changes my voice too much. While EFX is technically a harder auto-tune sound, it's the way it changes between notes that I like more than the full-blown auto-tune. And I like the older auto-tune versus the newer auto-tune. So I'm still using the one that looks, it's got like the blue buttons when they're highlighted. I'm using that version of EFX because there's no latency. The newer auto tunes, I was literally in a session the other day and the engineer and I were talking about how the newer auto tune has more and more latency than the older versions. The one that I'm on, 0 latency. I could use that for recording, live shows, whatever, and not have to worry about having any kind of latency. Not everybody is very sensitive to latency, but I like to hear my voice the way that it sounds when I'm speaking in real life. And latency, unfortunately, there's a delay between what goes through the mic and what comes out of the headphones or the speakers, and that can fuck you up. So, this is something I've wanted to talk about for a long time. There's a lot of stigma around using pitch correction. Literally, it's an industry standard. Everybody in the world, from Beyonce to fucking everybody, uses pitch correction. Even the people that don't need it, it's there as a just in case tool. So there's no shame in using auto tune and pitch correction. I think that it's the same thing and no different than using a guitar tuner to tune your guitar. If talent was measured by a guitar player's ability to by ear tune his guitar, we would have a lot of shitty guitar players in the world. But thank God there's technology that aids in the assistance of tuning a guitar by using a guitar tuner, so that when you then play the guitar, the instrument, everything is in tune. No different with pitch correction. It's another tool to help aid in correcting the pitch that the performer is singing so that they can focus on the performance and the expression and the sauce that they're bringing to the instrument that is the voice. I'm tired of the conversation about, oh, this person can't sing without auto-tune. Like, bro, if you're gonna hold singers and vocal performances, vocalists to that standard, then hold every guitar player and live instrument player to that same standard, because no violinist in the world is gonna, feel bad about tuning their violin with a tuner.
facts.
That's my take on pitch correction.